Gonna wait for a few people to join. Few people. I won't be before you long. There's a few people to join. Have your way, Father. Have your way, Father. Have your way. Have your way. Have your way. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to wait for a few people to join. I guess I'll wait. I'll give it about another maybe 10 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds, maybe 15. I'll give it 10. I'll let the Spirit guide me. Okay, so we're already a minute and 55 seconds in. So I don't want to have you waiting too long to give this message from God to Chris Tucker. So I want to start by saying, share this message, guys. Share this message. Share this message so that whoever knows Chris Tucker or Chris Tucker himself can come across this message. I pray that this message finds him. Okay, so this is a message that I don't usually give on this channel. Anyone who is subscribed to my channel, this is not the type of message I usually give. All right? Hello, 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 how are you? This is not the type of message I usually give. And I have to say I'm a bit uncomfortable, but I have to be obedient to the Father on this. So again, this is not the type of message I usually give. But the Father wants me to give this warning to Chris Tucker. So I really had to talk to God like I do every single message, every single dream. Never do I share a dream without talking to God and getting confirmation first that it's from Him and that He wants me to share it. So this is a first, but I'm not going to hold you long. So I had a dream that I was asking this gentleman for work. I was asking him for a job. And I think the gentleman that I was talking to, he pointed to, he pointed in a different direction, right? He went to point at something. And when he went to point at something, he was saying something about he's the one or something like that. Something to that fact. And I turn and it's Chris Tucker. And he's not looking good. Like he is looking really worried. Like he's looking like, you ever see someone that's just looking so worried, like it just looks like, I can't explain it, but like this kind of very worried sick. That's how he looked, like worried sick. And I ran over to him. And as I was going to him, or rather before I walked to him, in the dream, God says, go talk to him, go tell him. But he didn't tell me what to tell him. So I get over to him and I said, "Hey, Chris Tucker, how are you?" And I think I introduced myself and I said, God has a word for you. And he's looking so worried, sick. And he can barely look at me. He's just like looking around and looking down. I said, "Okay, God, what do you want me to say to him?" And then the dream goes off. So, as I do all the time, because I take my ministry very serious and I take the work of God very serious and the people of God, because I fear God. So I talked to God about it and he gave me confirmation after confirmation. And then I said another prayer. And I said, "God, do I need to really just like pray and just go into fasting?" He says, "No, give the warning." So the Father didn't give me too much detail, but he says that it's about the Illuminati. And this is regarding Chris Tucker. So share this. He says it's involving the Illuminati, and that Chris Tucker, if you see this, Chris Tucker, if you're watching this right now, anybody who comes across this video and you know Chris Tucker, God is giving him a warning to repent. That's his warning. He's giving him a warning to repent. So it is involving the Illuminati. Whatever you've done, he is keeping this a secret because he didn't reveal it to me. So whatever you've done, he's given you a chance to repent. Now, Chris Tucker, I've followed you for some time, right? And many years. And so I do know that you grew up in church and that you are a Christian, I believe. So you should know that the warning that God gives to you, you should take heed because that is his love toward you. And the warning is to call you to repent. And if you don't, you know, destruction comes next and exposure comes next. So, whatever it is you've done, God did not reveal that to me. He didn't reveal it. But this is a call to repent. This is a call to repent, Chris Tucker. I pray you get this. I pray you get this. I pray that this comes across your somebody that you know channel and that they can send this message to you. I pray you get this, Chris Tucker. But God is calling you to repent. Okay? So that's all, guys. I'm not going to be here before you long. I'm not going to be here before you long. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.